The railway station buzzes with life, a symphony of hurried footsteps and echoing announcements. Travelers rush past, their faces etched with the urgency of their destinations. Amidst the chaos, Parameshwar Reddy sits quietly on a weathered bench. He is a man of about 70, his face lined with the stories of a life well lived. In his hands, he holds an old, worn ticket and a simple metal tiffin box. He looks tired, but a gentle peace radiates from his eyes. Nearby, Sudhir, a young corporate professional, seethes with frustration. He has just missed his train, and his anger simmers at the unfairness of it all. Lost in his own bitterness, he slumps onto the bench beside Parameshwar Reddy. Sudhir glances over and notices Parameshwar Reddy, absorbed in reading a letter. A soft smile graces the old man's lips as he rereads the familiar words. Driven by a mix of curiosity and cynicism, Sudhir speaks abruptly. "Why are you smiling?" he asks, his voice laced with sarcasm. "Life is cruel. There's nothing to smile about." Parameshwar Reddy looks up, his eyes filled with understanding. "Life gives us chances to be kind," he replies softly. "That is the only thing we truly take with us when we leave this world." Sudhir scoffs, dismissing the old man's words as naive. "Philosophy won't fill your wallet," he retorts, turning away. Suddenly, a woman's desperate cries cut through the station's noise. A poor mother rushes through the crowd, her face stained with tears. She has lost her wallet and has no money for the train. She needs to reach the hospital urgently. Her daughter is gravely ill. People brush past her, indifferent to her plight, lost in their own worlds. Without a moment's hesitation, Parameshwar Reddy rises to his feet. He gently approaches the distraught mother and offers her his ticket. He presses it into her trembling hand, a silent act of compassion. Sudhir stares in disbelief, his cynicism momentarily shaken. "That was your only ticket," he exclaims, his voice filled with astonishment. Parameshwar Reddy smiles serenely, his eyes twinkling with warmth. "To reach a destination, I have time," he explains calmly. "But that child doesn't. Her need is greater than mine." The train pulls into the station, its whistle a mournful cry. The mother, overwhelmed with gratitude, boards the train with her sick daughter. The train departs, carrying not only passengers, but also Parameshwar Reddy's selfless act. Night descends upon the railway station, casting long shadows. Sudhir remains with Parameshwar Reddy, waiting for the next train. The air grows cooler, and a sense of quiet contemplation settles between them. Parameshwar Reddy opens his old tiffin box, revealing a simple meal. He offers to share it with Sudhir, a gesture of companionship. As they eat in silence, Sudhir's curiosity grows stronger. He gently asks, "Who wrote that letter you were reading earlier?" Parameshwar Reddy hands him the letter, his eyes filled with pride. Sudhir unfolds the letter and reads the heartfelt words aloud. "Appa, because of your sacrifices, I became a doctor. I will always serve others, just like you taught me." Tears well up in Sudhir's eyes, blurring the ink on the page. He finally understands the depth of Parameshwar Reddy's character. He realizes that Parameshwar Reddy's life isn't poor materially. It's filled with a silent greatness, a wealth of compassion and integrity. A new train approaches, its headlights illuminating the darkness. Sudhir rises to his feet, his face transformed by a newfound respect. He buys 2 tickets, a symbolic gesture of his changed perspective. He gently takes Parameshwar Reddy's hand, a sign of connection and gratitude. "Wherever you go, I'll come with you," Sudhir declares with conviction. "From today, I want to live like you, with purpose and kindness." They walk together towards the train, embarking on a shared journey. One is a teacher of righteousness, leading by example and wisdom. The other, a student of life, eager to learn and grow in compassion. Their journey begins, filled with hope, redemption, and the promise of a better future.
இருமை வகை தெரிந்து ஈண்டு அறம் பூண்டார் பெருமை பிறங்கிற்று உலகு.
Those who live a righteous life, understanding both worldly and spiritual purpose, are remembered forever by the world.
Every verse of Thirukkural is guiding light. Help us share its timeless glow with the world.